Hi, my name is Rodney Apple. I'm the founder and president of SCM Talent Group. Today we're going to talk to you about the top 6 job search tips for supply chain professionals. We're going to break this down into 2 segments. I'll cover the first 3 tips today, and then we'll get into the next 3 tips on the next series. So I'm going to be leveraging my 20 years of recruiting within the end-to-end supply chain space to offer you some very unique insights and perspectives. And a lot of this comes from my supply chain recruiting experience with the Home Depot, the Coca-Cola Company, Kimberly-Clark, and Cummins. Over the years, I've helped 1,000 professional to executives land new positions within supply chain, and I know I've helped many thousands advance their careers in supply chain. Some of this work has been reflective in the role that I play on the side for Apex, currently called SCM, where I've been serving as their career coach since 2014. So when supply chain professionals approach us for assistance with their job search, some of the common problems that we see are just failing to have a robust job search strategy. Many folks take a haphazard approach where they are basically looking online and posting online to positions, and that is definitely not the best way to go about finding a new position. That's not going to lead to interviews unless you get very lucky. It's like playing Russian roulette. You're applying online, going to a computer, and you're really just hoping that someone sees the resume. I've seen a lot of resumes over the year, I would say tens of thousands, and that's another common problem, is having either too long of a resume or not having it formatted correctly, not showcasing the right skills. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the top 3 tips today, and then the next series will cover the next 3 tips. Tip number 1, you must write down your job search strategy. This includes laying out your goals and objectives. You could have an example where you would like to land a new job within 3 months. Then you're going to reverse engineer that and figure out which companies you're going to target. So develop that target company list. You can use tools like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and others to discover these companies. From there, you're going to develop an action plan. These are going to be the daily, weekly, monthly tasks. They can include things such as obviously conducting research to identify new companies. We recommend keeping about 25 to 50 companies on that list so you can laser focus in on those companies and you're not trying to reach out to too many where you can lose focus. They can include things obviously as identifying the hiring managers, potentially the recruiters that support supply chain, and drafting your templates to reach out and connect. Obviously you do want to complete that job application process, but you also want to reach out to people directly. Networking is definitely something you want to bake into this strategy. So once you have a solid job search strategy and the right action plans in place, you definitely want to focus on getting your resume fully optimized as well as your LinkedIn profile. Reason being, these are your core marketing documents, and if you don't have the right formatted resume, it's not easy to scan, and if you don't have your profile completed in full, you're not going to be discoverable online, and you're not going to make it past that initial resume test where employers and recruiters are quickly looking and scanning through the resume to find the right skills, the right companies, the right titles. You must showcase that experience. I'm not going to have time to get into how do you do that, but we have a plethora of advice on our website at scmtalent.com. You can find this material under the Advice tab. Number 3 is to automate your job search. And what I mean by that is you can spend hours a day surfing the job boards, looking for new opportunities. Nowadays, there are email job alerts that you can set up, and I recommend you do these in at least 2 places. The first one is Indeed.com. The way that site works, it crawls the job boards of many thousands of companies. They do it for free, so companies don't have to pay to advertise. So they're going to capture the vast majority of positions that are posted. So you can go in there and set up as many alerts as you like, by job title, by city, by company, keywords, and so forth. And then every day, check your email, and any new jobs that are posted matching your criteria will come right in. The second one is LinkedIn Jobs. Just go to the Jobs tab, and you can set up alerts. You can set them up by the same criteria. The last one is Google Alerts. This is another tab that you might want to put in place where you can search on specific companies or very specific keywords, and when there's a match, it'll notify you as well. So this wraps up part 1 of our top 6 job search tips for supply chain professionals. Be sure to tune in next time when we cover the next 3 tips. If you like this advice, please click the button below to subscribe so you'll be notified when we have new videos that we release. Thank you very much.